I think you'll look to see Parkrose now come out and probably start out with the same crew again and get right after just to get their dominance going again this half and maybe back off and put some of their younger players in and have them played a lot and give them a chance to play it a little bit. They have Sandy up next in their schedule, which will be a real key ball game for them. They want to have their kids on a real up and high, but yet well rested and ready to go.
Over for Columbia, we have Knutson, Christy Scott, and let's see, Caswell, and Tina Engel in the ball game.
Parkrose starts with their starting lineup again. Wilson,
Caswell with a shot, no good. Rebound by Sandblast.
I like it. She going faster than anything. Get that first bucket, get out of the blocks, and see what happens.
Okay, Wilson brings the ball up for Parkrose. Right into the seam, over to Libby. Wilson and Libby trading the ball back and forth.
Interesting here, Gary, the second half now. Columbia started out with only 2 of their starters to start the ball game in the game. So Coach Kinnear still has some of the starters on the bench. Waters really runs through that zone well. It's like 2 from right there.
Outside.
You betcha.
Tonight, that's going to go down, Randy.
Yep, starts out the second half just as she played the first half. A real shooter like that, you got to get up on her early and try and shut her down. Once she gets off to the races, it's going to be a long night for her.
Inside.
Nice. That's a good offensive series right there for Columbia. They didn't do that in the first half. Getting the ball high and low post, get to the high post with a nice little jump shot there.
Sandblast put it down for 2 more. And Lippy with a long one outside. Rebound put back up by Hartlett, no good. Waters comes up with the ball out there. I think we'll have a 3-second call. Darcy Hartlett, 3-second call. Substitution. Karen Harris into the ball game for Engel. Harris with the ball. Back at the Caswell.
Parkrose still staying in that tough 2-3 zone.
Left-handed shot, no good.
Nice arc on the ball. The shot looked good. Just wouldn't go for it.
Good rebound by Hartlett underneath for Parkrose. Looks like they might have a little bit of a height advantage with the smaller team. Foul inside.
Waters nowhere to go, but she drew the foul.
Christy Scott, that's her 4th, and when you're down 49-20 in the 3rd quarter, and Christy Scott with 4 fouls, you're in trouble.
Yep. Take her out for a bit, let her rest, give her a shot a little bit later on.
Do you think that has an effect on Christy Scott with that many fouls and not playing that much in a blowout ball game? Does it have an effect on her next game, you think?
I don't know. It makes her, in this present game, a little bit more timid. Obviously, it probably hurts the confidence of the entire Columbia team when they see her going off the floor a lot on the bench.
Knutson misses a shot. Rebound by Harris. Missed, and a rebound by Emily Sandblast when she puts it back up. Sandblast with 8 points in the ball game.
For this half for her. She got a pretty good start here this half. Waters cutting through the zone.
You do think it would probably be a moral victory for, as Liberty shoots and puts it down, she gets fouled and will go to the line. You think it's a moral victory for Columbia just to stick with Parkrose this half?
Yeah, they got to set some goals for themselves. Obviously, this game is going to be tough for them to catch up. They got to set some goals to what they want to try and do and help themselves out for the next ball game. If they can come out and win this half, play with some intensity and have some fun and have some enthusiasm, it may carry over to the next ball game.
Lippy misses. Got her own rebound. Back to Waters, back to Lippy, and it's down. Parkrose passing the ball very well tonight. You see a very pleased Ed Ivers on the bench. And there's
big steal for Lippy, all the way for the lane right here.
2 more.
6 for the half, 11 for the game for Lippy.
I saw in the first half she was waiting for that pass to be made, and this time she took advantage of it.
There's a difference between pressing and pressing well, and Parkrose presses very well. They anticipate very well. They move to pick off lob passes very well. They double team very well. Don't let people out of double teams. They're a real good pressing team.
Carrie Wilton and Tanya Peachin into the game for Samantha Kessler and Heather Knudsen. A couple of starters back in the game, but they haven't been there in a while. Caswell, Harris, try to get into Peachin, and the possession will go back over to Parkrose. Lippy had a hand on the ball, and they had the arrow. Now, Heidi Wilson and Busher will bring up the ball.
Looking right at the front of that Columbia zone right there.
Busher penetrates and hits that shot.
Hit that shot the first half. If she hits it, it sure opens up the things inside for him. With this kind of lead, you can go ahead and try one of those occasionally.
Wilton with the ball and a shot.
Watch transition here. Here they go. Nice outlet pass to Waters. We got 2-on-1 down the floor. Great pass off right there. A little short. Parkrose really runs that break well.
There's Wilton with the ball again, Randy. And you were saying before the game started that Coach Kinnear was hoping that Wilton could do something coming back from that injury, and she hasn't scored yet tonight.
She has and was their only main offensive outside threat. He was hoping she could hit a few from the outside and hopefully pull that Parkrose defense out a bit and get the ball inside the Waters easier for them.
Meanwhile, ball turned back over to the Broncos, and not much Kinnear can say right now at this point in the ball game. Busher over to Waters. She dribbles around Peachin. Back into Waters from Wilson. Waters will take the shot over 3 people, but it won't go. Hartleb with the miss, and Libby with the miss, and finally Hartleb's fouled.
Parkrose really doing a job on the boards in there. I'm sure Ed Ivers now, Gary, looking ahead with their season and their progress right now. They've got everyone back. They're all finally healthy. I'm sure he wants to give a little bit of time here now to play together and play well, which is what they're doing. At the same time, he doesn't want to burn them out. It'll be a good chance for him in a bit now to play some people off his bench and let his starters rest a little bit and get ready for their big upcoming ball games.
Right there you had number 10, Wilson, in lane for Parkrose. That gave Hartleb just one more shot, and she did not make it. Ball goes over to Columbia with the score 55-22, Parkrose lead. Caswell getting a lot of time for a young girl, just a sophomore. Not doing too bad of a job. Just had a tough time with the press, but...
A little anxious there. The traveling call.
Karen Harris with the traveling, and we'll see Knudsen coming in for her, I believe. Knudsen did come in.
Columbia's going to have to look to move the ball in their offense via the pass a little more than they are right now. They're dribbling the ball a lot, and they seem to get all their traveling calls while they're over anxious and trying to dribble.
Libby looking for the shot, goes to Waters. Waters guarded by Caswell.
Good ball movement right there. See how Parkrose has the floor spread well nice in their zone offense. They've got both corners covered, someone up top. When it gets bogged down on one side, they reverse the ball right away around again.
Heidi Wilson, the ball knocked away. We're not in the bonus yet, so she'll take the ball outside. Back to Waters. Dribbles right, gives it to Libby. Columbia in a zone right now.
Good ball movement.
Good ball movement from Wilson. Back over to Busher, but she misses that shot again. Looks like a shot that she can make fairly often, though. Caswell gets the ball.
Wilton, jump shot. 2 points. That's where Columbia needs to get them going. They may just be a little bit too late, though.
Wilson bringing up the ball. Over to Libby. Libby with that shot.
She likes that shot.
Back in. Scramble underneath.
I think they're going to get number 10 on that one, Heidi Wilson. Yeah, that's 4 for her. She's a real key player for them. They've got a nice comfortable lead right now, and it isn't as important right now that she have 4 fouls. Looks like Coach Ivers can let her go ahead and play it out here for a while. Parkrose now back in a man-to-man defense, Coach.
Betchen lost the ball. Here it goes to Wilson, and she drives in for 2. Just about everything going wrong right now for Columbia.
And everything going right for Parkrose also.
Waters with the foul. She wanted the steal. Not bad in anticipation, but she got caught. Something you can do when that's just her second foul. Columbia with the ball now. It's Caswell. Wilson
Parkrose a bit confused on defense there. Now they're...
I think Ed Ivers wanted them to come out and play some man-to-man.
They're back man-to-man now, yep.
And the shot goes down. Number 41, Samantha Kessler. Wilson brings up the ball. Over to Busher. She's guarded by Wilton. Back out to Libby. Actually, not a bad defense right now by Columbia. That'll be Caswell caught with a foul. That's her second foul.
I'm impressed with Lippy. She's very strong inside. She also shoots the ball well from the outside. She's a good ball handler and passer up top. She can do a lot of things for Parkrose.
Many girls come to the NAIA in that league from the Mount Hood Conference out here?
We've got a few. Sue Tuggle a couple years ago at Reynolds is down at Concordia. On my team, I have a gal from Central Catholic, Mary Beth Pinder.
Busher missing her second. Rebound went to Knudsen. Caswell brings up the ball. She takes a jumper.
Goes up and hits it. Nice shot.
At this point in the ball game, it's a nice shot for Caswell.
You can see that Parkrose zone offense. They really wheel those two posts around nice. 14 and 52. Just continue to be moving around.
Lippy misses a shot. Nice save.
Good hustle. They're going to have a foul on Wilton, 43.
You see Sue Heater coming into the game. She replaces Siri Lippy.
Gary, you get a chance, take a look at that Parkrose zone offense next time. They're going to pass the ball. Boucher comes down, runs the point. She's going to pass the ball to one wing and go away. They're going to have their two post people, 42 and 14. That'll be Hartleb and Waters rotating back and forth from the high and low post in there. If they're not open, they'll reverse the ball back the other wing real quickly for a nice shot over there. Real good job of moving the ball and looking for people inside.
Hartleb misses a foul shot, but Waters gets the rebound. Everything going right for Parkrose right now. Heater with the ball. Nice little move.
Never afraid to shoot.
Doesn't go down, but at this point right now, I'm sure that Ivers doesn't mind. Caswell bringing up the ball on the other side. Wilton to Caswell. Nice move and a nice shot. Doesn't go down. Rebound by Emily Sandblast, and she puts it up and is fouled. Good rebound by Sandblast.
Emily's playing very well this half. She's got 10 points for the game, 6 in this half. Chance to get her 7th point of the half right here.
Good shot of Waters. She's got 19 points tonight.
And just done a super job, Gary, also on defense. Real tough in that press and in the transition game.
Sandblast misses the three-point play attempt. Shot by Wilson missed. Little push-off, I believe, there on Hartleb.
You're talking about Linda Waters. One of her real strong suits is that she's tough inside. She's also an excellent runner. She runs up and down the floor very, very well.
She proved that late in the first quarter by hitting a running jump shot with a couple seconds left. She had a lot of athletic ability there. Columbia bringing it up with the score 58-30. Renee Rank right now replaced Hartleb after that foul.
Jump ball. Possession stays with Columbia.
Parkrose looks like they will go into man-to-man. Out to Caswell. And Waters almost
There's the travel. Just that pressure, though, Gary, forces that turnover there. Even though she didn't get the steal, she created the turnover. In a game like this, it does give a chance for a coach in the Parkrose situation. Try a few new things, yeah. If maybe he's working on a certain offensive player, he's working on playing a little more one type of defense, gives him a chance to, without the pressure of having to win or lose, to play that type of thing.
Waters on the outside. Heater.
Short again.
Caswell brings the ball up. Again, tries to get the ball to Wilton, and it's stolen by Wilson. Heidi Wilson. He's got about 5 or 6 steals tonight, unofficially. Heater's getting her share of shots tonight. And she
ball's out of bounds there. Looks like it's going to Columbia. 12 seconds. Chance for 2 more here for Columbia.
Caswell with the ball. The ball goes to Karen Harris, and the ball, a little scramble. And the two-handed granny shot, I guess you would call it, by Karen Harris is too late at the end of the third quarter.
Your comment on the third quarter is the halftime score, as we said, was 47-16 and quite lopsided, but Columbia's came out and played a little better this third quarter, I think. And it's a credit to them. Parkrose has played their same kids that played the first half. Columbia's given a few new kids a chance to get out and play and show some enthusiasm. They've outscored Parkrose 14-11. And I'm sure Coach Kinnear is pleased with that, and hopefully more in the fourth quarter also.
Okay, with the score 58-30, we'll go to this break, and we'll be back right after this.
February explodes on Showtime with non-stop exclusive movies. When East meets West, Michael Keaton gets picked as company liaison in Gung Ho.
I don't get it. I don't see it. I'm not impressed. You're fired.
Chuck Norris
Going somewhere?
is back in action in the Delta Force. Plus, you'll see Fool for Love and 9.5 Weeks. In February, it's the Showtime exclusives explosion.
Fourth quarter, and start right here with Parkrose leading 58-30. And Parkrose looks like that Ivers might have gone to the bench here for a couple players. We have Heidi Wilson, Sue Heater, Bushard, Sonia Wilson, and Rank in the game. There's that shot by Bushard. No good. Rebound Rank, put up, and the foul underneath will go against That's her third personal.
Bonus time for Columbia.
Erin Harris at the line. She's got no points tonight, so she'll be looking for her first one. First one by Harris. Goes down.
Nice form. Nice backspin on the ball. That looked nice.
Right now, Karen Harris not a starter. This is, like you said, it's a good time for Columbia to also get a couple players in there that haven't played a lot. And like you said, they're playing right with Parkrose this half right now. So second one is good. Two very nice shots there, Randy.
Hey, Coach Kinnear may be looking for some new faces to come out and help next ball game also.
Wilson with the ball on the outside.
Ooh.
Nice defensive play there by Wilton. She stuck
Good
her back
reactions.
out. Did what she could to stop that pass.
Gives the ball to Parkrose back out of bounds.
And Heater again, no good. Emily Sandblast with the rebound. She gets out to Caswell. Back over to Karen Harris. Driving shot's no good. And Wilton called for the foul. I don't know.
She got inside position, but the ball kind of came back overhead. She had to jump back into the defensive player.
Shot of Wilton. I believe that's 5 fouls on Wilton. She will be disqualified.
Wilton fouls out with 2 points in the night.
Well, like you said, Coach Kinnear was hoping to get a little bit more out of Wilton tonight, but Parkrose underneath going at the big girls, and Wilton and the big score for Columbia, Christy Scott, just got too many fouls too early and couldn't put it all together.
Sonia Wilson agree with a good offensive rebound off the free throw line. Got the ball, got a foul, no basket, but she'll get 2 free throw attempts here. Foul was on Samantha Kessler there.
Sonia Wilson with a shot. And she makes it 59-32 Parkrose. Wilson with 3 points on the night.
3 for 3 off from the free throw line. Chance to go 4 for 4 here.
And it goes down 60-32. Caswell brings the ball up. Gets it over to Harris.
Start out in the 1-4, drop to the 1-3-1 zone offense.
Inside to Samantha Kessler. Back up to Caswell. Harris.
Dipped
Ball
away.
forced in there, but Samantha Kessler came up with it. Back to Harris, and she'll take a shot this time. Just missed. Off the rank, out of bounds. So
Columbia retains possession. Parkrose playing, looks like man-to-man here.
But looking back on the first half, Randy, I think The big key that I look at is Columbia's inability to handle Parkrose's full court pressure.
Yeah, and Gary, when you get pressure, if you don't go out and handle it properly the first couple times, it's just going to get tougher and tougher and tougher on you. You play right into it, it makes it real tough. If you can go out and attack it and break it and make them pay for it a couple times, then they've got to get out of it and do something else. And Columbia just wasn't able to do that tonight.
A Charger at the line didn't go. Oh, we got the number 25 there. That's Emily Sandblast. She hits her first one. Sandblast now with 11 points in the game and 7 points in the second half. She's having a very good second half. Second one's on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Wilson. She dribbles up, she's got a 3-on-2. Pass over to Heater. She takes a shot.
Nice flat jumper. It's in for 2.
Peter's probably got to be kind of happy with that shot going down after taking about 3 or 4.
Yeah, transition here for Parkrose. We got a kick, I believe. Good call on the officials' part there. Our officials tonight are Al Brown and Earl Hooper, doing a good job. Not a lot of close calls and a real close game, but doing a good job with it here.
Caswell on the outside. Over to Harris. Actually, with the score 62-33, they're showing a good job of just running their patient offense, and you know, you're gonna have to do a lot to get back in a game like this.
They're out, man, right now. That's all you can do. Is just like I say, try and do the things that you can do well and do them consistently this quarter. Good offensive rebound right there.
23, Karen Harris. No, that was 33.
I'm sorry.
Heather Knudsen, and she put it back up and in. Wilson with the shot, no good. Rebound, Karen Harris. Caswell brings the ball up on the other side. Over to Harris. Bounce pass forced in there. Ball picked up by Rank to Wilson. Stolen by Caswell. Wilson tried a little jump stop there and lost control of the ball, and Caswell took it away. Over to Harris.
Start down that 1-4-1, fall to the 1-3 offense. They have a high and low post on the side of the ball.
Back to Harris, and no good again.
Nice offensive rebound again down there.
Another one, and it was blocked by Sonia Wilson.
Good anticipation and steal by Kerry Caswell right there for the Chargers.
Now both teams with
Well, helter-skelter right now.
Harris. Caswell has a habit of bringing the ball to the left side. Harris misses another one, and the rebound by Rank. Foul underneath Samantha Kessler. A few substitutions now in the game with 5:06 left to go. Number 54 for Parkrose, Brooke Daggett, and number 34 for Parkrose, Lara Poirier, I believe.
Brooke Daggett's going to have to wait for a second to check in because she's coming in for the shooter, Renee Rank.
And Lippy checks in for Sue Heater. And it looks like we'll see the leading scorer in the game tonight, Linda Waters, one more time. She goes in for Nancy Bushard. Now Parkrose with a tall lineup. We'll see what happens on offense with them.
That's a real big lineup right there.
Get a rebound. Lippy comes off with it, and she puts it up, misses. Rank gets the rebound, no good. Waters goes out. I think that's what's going to happen, Randy, is they're going to get some rebounds underneath a smaller Columbia team.
Anxious to see who they have playing guard for him, though. Ball goes length of the floor and out of bounds. Columbia possession.
And there's number 54, Brooke Daggett, who replaces Renee Rank. So, Daggett and number 34, Lara Poirier, seeing their first action of the night here. And then for the game, for Columbia, Christy Scott. She replaces Carrie Wilton.
At the line of the Chargers, Christy Scott.
Scott usually averaging about 60 points a game. Randy has 7 tonight, looking for her 8.
Foul troubles really kept her out of the ball game and on the bench, and it's been tough for her to get going.
Nice touch. That one goes down.
Yep.
Good shot of number 45, Christy Scott at the line. And the second one's off. Rebounded by Linda Waters. Well, Waters with 19. She could break the 20 mark in this half. Lippy from foul line, no good. Brooke Daggett almost with her first rebound for Parkrose. Ball goes out of bounds. Columbia coming down with a score 62-36 at Parkrose. Caswell to Harris. Gets it inside to Christy Scott, and she was fouled again by Sonia Wilson. Looked like a foul was called on Brooke Daggett, and she turned around and gave the look that she wasn't in the area, but that's who gets the foul, number 54, Brooke Daggett.
It'd be nice for Christy Scott if she could get a few points here down the stretch and get her confidence back up again and get her game back on track for her next ball game.
Good touch, puts the first one down. And Robin Blatchford checks in for Heather Knudsen. A little confusion over on the Charger bench, and now we have it right. Robin Blatchford hasn't played, I don't think, since the first half, Randy, and she actually had trouble with the press, but she showed that she was one of the better ball handlers in the game for the Chargers in the first half.
Right, like I said, with Christy Scott, chance for her to get back in her swing of the game a little bit here and play the last 4 minutes tough and get herself ready to go for the next ball game.
Second one, no good, and number 54, Brooke Daggett with the rebound. Waters with the ball now. She's setting up on the outside for Parkrose. Gets it to Lippy.
That lineup there, Gary, that's some big guards out top.
Waters.
Okay, they're good shooters,
Lippy.
too.
And
There's
Lippy
one of
takes
them right
one
there.
from way outside. No good, but Daggett gets the rebound. Tried to get it back out to Waters, and it was taken away by Karen Harris. Then Karen Harris dribbled it out of bounds. Heather Knudsen back in for Harris, and that'll probably be all. Again, Lippy and Waters on the outside, who basically started on the inside for Parkrose at the beginning of the game, seeing a little guard action. Randy, when you're up this much coaching a ball game like this, do you let your players do a little bit different, or do you try to stick to the things you usually do and just try to brush up on them?
You have some freedom, do a few new things, but you want to try and keep executing your game plan. It's not going to do any good if you only play your game 6 to 8 to 10 minutes. Now you got to play your game the entire length of the ball game.
Lippy called for the travel there.
You do not want to develop bad habits in a situation like this.
Heidi Wilson will check back in for Lara Poirier. Now in the backcourt, Blatchford, number 33, Heather Knudsen. Caswell out there. Blatchford, she drives the lane.
Good penetration against the zone. Nice pass
Gets
inside.
the ball into...
Tough one.
Gets the ball into Christy Scott, but she got the ball off her knee. That was a nice pass. Shot of Heidi Wilson, and she'll bring up the ball for Parkrose.
That's her view against that zone right there, coming down the floor.
Blatchford, good defense against Waters. They get it over to Wilson. Again, still great passing, and not a lot of missed passes.
You'll notice, too, they never dribble the ball against that zone, Gary. Like I mentioned earlier, Columbia, I thought, tried to dribble too much against the Parkrose zone defense, and Parkrose moves the ball via the pass, and that's why you got to attack that zone.
Christy Scott with that rebound, and she brings it down. Blatchford's fouled by Waters. A little over anxious for Waters. Probably wants to get a couple more points here in this ball game. That's just 3 for Waters. And we have Robin Suhita replaces Waters, and Waters leaves the game with 19 points. 2 just in this half, but she hasn't played a lot. And Blatchford short on the first one. And Christy Scott got the rebound but missed as Heater and Lippy were struggling for the ball underneath for Parkrose. Foul's called on Caswell for Columbia, but it looked like as Heidi Wilson got the ball, she took a pretty strong drive, and I don't know, at this point it won't make a lot of difference. But
yeah, I said before, Gary, about that Parkrose zone offense. I think it's very effective. They don't dribble the ball needlessly in their zone offense. When they do dribble it, they're always attacking a gap in the Columbia zone.
There's a foul on Heidi Wilson. That will be all for Heidi Wilson. She's disqualified with her 5th.
She fouls out, Gary, with 6 points, all coming in the first half.
6 points, but a lot of steals and a very good game for number 10, Heidi Wilson. She did an excellent job on the press tonight for Parkrose also. Blatchford at the line. That's the net on that one. Her first point this half, and she's got 2 overall. Blatchford, a senior with 3 years of varsity experience, puts down her second shot. 3 points for Blatchford. Heater now bringing up the ball for Parkrose. And
good steal by Blatchford.
Steals it. Goes to the move and misses with the right hand. Good defense there by Heater.
They can hustle back down the floor for Parkrose. Parkrose has very good transition, both offensively and defensively.
Sonia Wilson loses it. Gets out to Lippy.
Looks like 3 in the key, I think. Yep.
Chris Hanks in the key, I think, called on number 54, Brooke Daggett. Blatchford brings up the ball once more. 2:04 left to go in the game here. 62-39, Parkrose. Christy Scott forcing one up and
Through the foul.
through the foul, I think.
Nice pass inside by Heather Knutson there, number 33.
That's Lippy's third foul for Parkrose. Christy Scott tonight with 8 points. Looking for her ninth. She averages about 16. First one short.
You need to use more legs there, Gary. Getting a little tired. The ball's a little short. Got to use the legs to get the ball up and over the front of the rim.
Second shot. Taking her time there. And this one is knocked down.
Looked good, just wouldn't go for it.
Sonny Wilson was rebounded from Parkrose. Lippy to Heater.
Forced inside.
Christy Scott got a steal there. Gets the ball to Blatchford. Good transition there for Columbia. Caswell misses. Tries to get her own rebound. She's on the backup. Lippy. Siri Lippy. Bouchard back into the game. For Sue Heater, Parkrose. Right now, Coach Ed Ivers discussing things with Sue Heater. After that over-the-back call, probably just letting her know that, not to get too anxious after the shot. First one goes down for Lippy. She's got 6 points this half, 7 points this half, 12 overall, and still 12. Rebound, Christy Scott. It would have been interesting to see how this game would have gone with Christy Scott and Blatchford. Wouldn't have got into foul trouble for Columbia.
I've always thought that real key to ball games are the first 3 or 4 minutes of each half.
That wasn't Blatchford. That was Emily Sand last time.
Parkrose came out, both halves started out, both halves real strongly and got themselves dominant set right off the bat, and then once again the second half.
A little sloppy right now with 1:18 left to go. Blatchford sets up the ball. Now, that time they started out with the post people both up high at a 1-4.
Yeah, 1-4. When the ball goes to wing and they drop to a 1-3. They slide the post one down, one across, and it ends up in a 1-3-1.
Turnover picked up by Bouchard. Dribbles around the right side and takes a jumper. Nice shot.
Gives her 11 points for the ball game, 3 in this half, 8 in the first half.
Well, it looks like, the way things have gone tonight, seeing Waters and Libby and Bouchard shoot, if Parkrose gets one person in trouble, or not in trouble, but has trouble scoring with one person, it looks like they have plenty of weapons to go to.
Yeah, I'm real impressed with Parkrose here. I think they're going to be a real factor in this playoff race down the stretch. They got their people back now. They got them healthy. If Coach Iverson's bring them along, get them peaking at the right time, get them ready for the big ball games, that's a tough team to stop. They got a lot of tools and can beat you in a lot of ways.
Renee Rank in for Siri Lippy for Parkrose. Scott misses her first free throw. Having a little problem tonight with her free throws, but this will just be one to forget for the Chargers. Right now trailing 65-39 with 45 seconds left.
We talked about trying to win each quarter, though, Gary, the second half. They did win the third quarter, 14-11. This quarter, so far they're ahead 9, make it 10-7.
Scott gets the last one to go down, and she's got 8 points. Make that 9. Pass well, takes the ball away. Sonia Wilson. Lara Poirier at the ball. Busher tries to force it back in there, and there's a foul inside. That's Christy Scott, and she will be disqualified with her 5th foul. Samantha Kessler replaces Scott as she leaves the game with 5 fouls and 9 points.
Under a 16-point average, Gary, but considering the tough luck she had with fouls tonight, I thought she played real well, especially her last time out there. She got a little aggressive at the end, got herself to the free throw line a few times. Hopefully it'll carry over for the next ball game.
Rank misses. Rebound put back up by Brooke Daggett. And she
3-2 break. Nice pass.
Nice pass by Blatchford over to Caswell, but it won't go down. Lara Poirier, number 34, with the rebound.
Final 10 seconds.
Busher. Poirier. She puts one up, doesn't go. 2-1. And that'll be all. Well, Randy, the final score, Parkrose 65 here at Columbia with 40 points. And a 25-point win for Parkrose. We'll be right back with a couple closing comments and an interview after this message.
A television channel so different it stands out from all the rest.
The Movie Channel.
With movies anytime you want to watch.
The Movie Channel.
A different movie every night at 9, 8 Central.
The Movie Channel.
With 15 to 20 movies each week and a fresh lineup each weekend.
The Movie Channel.
The perfect VCR accessory with VCR Theater every night at 3 a.m. 2 Central.
The Movie Channel.
Picture the best. It's the Movie Channel.
The Movie Channel.
Again here at Columbia High School, Parkrose 65 and Columbia 40. Linda Waters here with me. Linda, you had 19 points tonight and a lot of rebounds. I'm not sure how many, but what do you think tonight with this game against Columbia?
Well, I thought that our press was really effective in the second period, and first half we were making a lot more shots, and second half was a little shaky in shots and stuff, but all around it was a pretty good game.
Yeah. Linda, tonight you had a chance to play a little guard and a chance to go out or go inside and get some points. What do you like doing better underneath there?
Well, most of the time I get the ball down low more because they can lob it in, but they're playing more of a sagging back low when I was down low, so it was kind of hard, so they kind of put me out and see if I can do out there.
Okay, well, do you know who you have this Friday?
We have a bye. We don't play till Tuesday against Sandy.
Okay, well, good luck the rest of the season. And we'll go over to Randy with Coach Ivers.
Here with Coach Ivers, the victorious Parkrose Broncos tonight. Coach, you guys got out of the blocks real well tonight, got a good start, got a good lead, and played well after that. Some general comments about the ball game tonight.
Well, tonight we were concerned about bringing our players together a little bit. We've had a lot of injuries, and so we were concerned about playing 4 quarters well. We played strong first halves in the past and then run out of gas because of being ill and so on. So we played a real good first half. I wasn't as pleased with the second half, but then it wasn't necessary to play real well the second half tonight. We're aiming toward the next game, really, and we have to work on some things that we can do better in the next game.
I thought your press was real effective tonight, that 1-3-1 half-court trap, that a little bit you had to use it. Any comments about that? You guys working that a lot in practice and effective for you?
Yes, we like to press. One of the things that's been a problem for us this year, we got trapped by our own trap this year. We pressed early and did well and then lost the game at the end because we didn't have any legs left. Mm-hmm. So the press is not an answer for everything, but we do practice it a lot, and the performance of that press is, it takes a lot of intensity, so we really have to work on how to do it and how to focus in on the right people and the outlet pass and so on.
Coach Evers, one final comment about the race now as it heads toward playoff time eventually. You're 5-3 in league, or 5-2 in league, excuse me. Thoughts and comments about that? Who's the teams to beat and who's the teams to catch and chase for you guys?
Well, we've been lucky enough to beat Gresham and Centennial now, and the number 1 team to beat now is Sandy. We play them a week from tonight, and so we're pointing in that direction. And then we're looking at another second half. We have to go through the whole rigmarole again. But I'm hopeful we have a chance. We've won enough tough games so far, and I hope that we can continue to do that.
Well, great. Continue. Good luck to you, and best luck this season.
Thank you.
Besides the education of my school-age children, I'm concerned about their safety. East County schools also have safety as a priority as they transport, feed, and provide the proper environment for learning each day. A staff of professionals, teachers, principals, bus drivers, cooks, custodians, and secretaries give them the security they need so they can concentrate on learning. East County schools care about students and work together to make a school day what it should be.
East County schools, they're number one in our book.
Final recap here at Columbia High School. Parkrose 65, Columbia 40. Any comments tonight on the game, Randy?
Yeah, both ways. Columbia, as we talked about, played a little better the second half. They've got to try and take that now as a positive thing and come out next ball game and work on the things they worked on tonight, second half, and hopefully get a better start next ball game. Parkrose, I thought, played very well. They're a good team. I think they're going to be a playoff team down the road. They handled the transition very well. They pressed very well. Played a lot of people who all played pretty well.
Okay, well, it'll be interesting to see what happens down the way. It's been a pleasure working with you, Randy. It's nice for you to take time out of your schedule out there at Lewis and Clark College and come out here and work with us. Okay, we'll be back here next week in the same time slot at 3:30 Saturday and Sunday with Mount Hood Conference girls basketball. Thank you very much.